Going live. Hello, everyone. Thanks for coming. Welcome, teachers and family and friends. Let me know if you can see me okay in the chat. It looks a little bit different for me today for some reason. Thanks for coming. Today, I just have planned a quick chat about VIPKid versus Outschool. So, thanks, Kelly. I know Kelly is one that can compare the two as well. So I'm just going to talk about my experience, and then I'd love to know your experience. Let me know in the chat. Let's make this a good conversation. And oh, hey, Rebecca. Good. I'm guessing you guys can see and hear me okay. Like I said, it looks a little bit different on my end, but that's kind of been all morning. So this is my second live this morning. One was on my other channel about Groove, and my friend Tamara. Tamara and I talked about it. And then on this channel today, we're talking about VIPKid versus Outschool. So the two platforms are quite different. Really quick, VIPKid is based in China. We work with students that live in China. Well, they can live all over the world, but mostly they're in China. We teach them English as a second language. All of our lesson plans are made for us. Basically, the PowerPoint goes up and we teach each slide. Classes are 25 minutes, one student. Yeah, so let me know your thoughts in the chat. Are you a VIPKid teacher? And what did I miss about the VIPKid platform? Hey, Rebecca, Kelly, and a simple twist. Nice to have you. Thanks for coming. So Outschool is a different platform based on Zoom. And we have a lot of American students, but really they're all over the world. I've heard there's been a lot of students coming in from the UK since they have been on lockdown quite a bit as well. So again, students all over the world. On Outschool, you make the lesson plans. So it's kind of good and bad, right? Because you are taking more time to make lesson plans, but yet you get to teach whatever you want. So I'm not just teaching, 25, 35, whatever number of slides that are done for me. I get to plan, I get to teach. At first, I didn't want anything to do with that. I'll be totally honest. I just didn't know if Outschool was right for me since I had to make lesson plans. But once I got started, it has been great. I have done Handwriting Without Tears. I have done a couple of different STEM classes. I need to message Rebecca back about the science class that I made about caves. I love science. So teaching about science is great. I also love teaching reading. I don't necessarily like to sit down and read a book. And I think that's why I'm so passionate about it, is because as a kid, I never found the love to teach or to read books. So now I like to teach reading and differentiate reading to all the little kiddos so that they will enjoy reading as well. So Rebecca said she teaches with both Outschool VIPKid. I think she teaches with Bling ABC and another one as well. Teacher Kelly said she's cutting back, way back on VIPKid. Yeah, so for me, I love VIPKid. I've just decided that trying to teach VIPKid in the morning, Outschool, build a business with Groove, still, get the regular chores, everyday chores and things done that you need to do, and doing lives on my other channel in the evenings. It's just becoming a lot. And I need some sleep. So really for me, my cutting back on VIPKid has been to take 2 mornings off a week, which I haven't completed that yet. But I added an extra 30 minutes to a couple of days a week. So I started taking Friday and Saturday nights off. Again, I haven't completely given them up yet. As soon as those students don't book me anymore, I will. So the plan is just to work, I say just, but to work 5 days a week in the mornings with no evenings. And I think that'll be a good fit for me. And instead of getting up at, 4:30, I'll get up at 3:30 or 4 o'clock. So it's a little bit of extra time on a couple of days, but it's actually cutting down on quite a few slots because I won't be teaching the evenings. let's face it, those split shifts are rough. I mean, if you teach in the mornings and then like try to take a nap and teach in the evenings or even without a nap, it just gets to be a lot. And, you know, teachers make a lot of decisions. So it's not just that you're not getting sleep, but you're constantly thinking of how to change this for this student, how to make this work for this student. And it's really just a lot, I think. Teacher Kelly said, sleep is an awesome thing. Yes. And Rebecca said, right now, Bling ABC, she does 5 mornings a week, VIPKid, the other 2 mornings, and Outschool during the day. I stopped opening spots with GoGo and iTutor Group. Yeah, Rebecca, I don't know how you do it with 2 little ones. I mean, there was a time when I did, I think, with my 2 little ones, but yeah, Rebecca's just got this awesome drive. So those are the 2 platforms I'm going to talk about today. I have other videos where other people are talking about other platforms. You're welcome to check those out. I find them interesting. I think it's amazing how many different platforms we have to teach English or to teach students on. And so many of my friends have videos too. So if you need any video suggestions, let me know. Next week, I believe it's next Thursday, I will have a brand new platform that's in beta coming on my channel, and I'm going to talk to him about his new platform. And I would love questions coming in from the chat as well. We will, you know, kind of look into it together and see what we all think. So I did leave him with a few questions. I was like, so what about, you know, referral payments? So what about, you know, all these different things? And he's like, we'll have to get back to you. So he's got a week. He's looking up things right now, and I'm going to be sending him a list of questions from us so that he's ready for our live on Thursday. So same time though, it'll be Thursday at 9 in the morning. Having a routine is my secret weapon. Yeah, Rebecca, do you get enough sleep? That's what I need to know. I mean, with 2 youngins, and I believe they go to school or maybe a half a day or something. You're having to juggle quite a bit. You are a very hard worker. So, okay, so now pay for both. VIPKid, you make a base pay, and then you do get some incentives based on the number of classes you teach. It has changed over the years. So if you're new coming in, you're not going to notice much different from some of the other platforms. But for Outschool, you make what you want, sort of. I mean, you put a price, and if parents think it's fair, they're going to book your class. Outschool does take 30%, but I don't have to advertise. They're finding students for me. They send messages. They have a platform where, for example, Rebecca, I posted one of my classes, and she sent me a message as a parent asking if this would be good for her daughter's age group or if I have certain time slots available. So that's pretty neat that you can do that as well. Rebecca said, my goal is 5 hours of sleep a night. Oh, okay. Mine's 6 hours. So I guess it's not so different, other than I don't have 2 little ones to run after during the day. I only have my crazy puppy. Oh. So speaking of puppy, I've mentioned on this channel, and I've started editing video. I think he is the real teacher's pet. So there's going to be a series on the real teacher's pet, Goliath. All of the quirky things he does, I have on video, and I think it's hilarious. Rebecca said, I also rest while I nurse 4 to 5 times a day. Well, that's good. Oh, I missed that. It's so sweet. That's such a special time with your baby. Even bottle feeding, nursing, just spending those few moments while they're just resting and you're resting. It's just amazing. Don't get me started. Being an empty nester, I'm like, whoo. Kelly's goal is 8 hours. Yeah, some people need 8 hours. When I get 7 or 8 hours, I feel great and refreshed. And if I get too many days of 5, 6 hours in a row, my body will make me take a nap. Like sit on the couch and fall asleep, quick nap. And I wake up an hour. It seems to be an hour and 50 minutes. It's kind of odd. Like when my body tells me I need sleep, my watch will tell me I just slept for an hour and 50 minutes. And I'm like, where did that time go? So the biggest struggle for me with VIPKid is the sleep. There has been many changes, but they haven't affected me so much. I mean, When the pay structure changed, I did get my raise. So I feel it at the beginning of the month. And, but once I teach enough classes, then it kind of starts picking up the pace a little bit, and I don't feel it as much. But I think if they have to make changes to protect their business, then I think it's okay. Oh, Outschool has an amazing referral program. VIPKid has one, but Outschool's is double. So VIPKid, it's $100 after the teacher teaches their first class. And I have two. One is over a year that she's never gotten booked, and the other one has been a couple of weeks. But then I have one that has. So it just depends. I've only had 3 go through the process. So I used to be cranky if I got less than 8 hours as a brick and mortar teacher, but after 4 years online teaching, my body has gotten used to less sleep. Yeah. Now, when I was a brick and mortar teacher, I was just on the go, 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 and I had plenty of things that kept me busy and kept me going. Yeah, it's a whole different ball game. I don't know if people realize how hard, how different. I mean, a brick and mortar teacher works hard, but once you get used to that and to try to transition to virtual teaching, which most teachers are trying now, that is hard. It's very different. To get a student to engage with you virtually this way, it's quite a bit different. And it's a little bit trickier with the parents there. I find the students listen to me with the parents there too, but they're a lot likely to try the whole whine and get away with things before coming around to my thinking. Does that make sense? Like in the classroom, I'm pretty strict from the first day of school. People don't expect that from me since I'm just like, yay, here I am. And we do have a lot of fun, but I'm pretty strict at the beginning of the year and getting things in order. So Goliath has just decided to bark. I don't know what that is, at a car that just pulled in. So if you hear him, I apologize. But we've always said on this channel, we're real life. So we've got babies crying, we've got dogs barking. We don't quit. That's just the way it is. And I think people appreciate that on this channel. So I hope so, at least. So what are some things that you have found VIPKid versus Outschool that you like or that you don't like about each platform? I did start talking about the money. So the money for Outschool, you do choose your own. I will say I looked it up just before this live started, and I have averaged about $36 an hour. That's because I have quite a few 30-minute classes, and 3 or 4 kids in each. So $36 an hour is great. For VIPKid, I make about $20 an hour, maybe a little less. So Goliath, I wish he'd come visit us so you guys could see him, but I'm not in my office right now. I decided to hang out in the kitchen. This is my little hutch, and I just decided to hang out here, but he's going to be talking to who's ever walking up to the house right now. So can you hear him? He's so funny. He's a big, scary dog. Not. Okay, so let's see. Kelly said, I like the money, the hours, and teaching what you want at Outschool. Yeah, do you find that you are teaching to your passion? Do you find that you are looking for classes that people want? How are you deciding on what to teach? I like the potential money from Outschool, but bookings are not promised. Yeah. Yeah, I have made a couple of classes, and I opened them up. I actually made them because it was requested specifically to me from somebody that I know. She wanted me to teach her grandson and somebody else she knew, and then she never signed up. So it was like a lot of work to put together. I did a boot camp for letters, and I had just everything planned out. So I had a tough lesson learned that took me hours and hours to figure out, and then she never signed up. I have some really good days and some slow days on Outschool. I know Rebecca one time opened up a slot showing us online, and I think she was booked like the next day. I thought that was interesting. I don't have enough following for that really, so I need to open classes and leave them up for a little bit. Kelly said, I definitely have some classes that aren't working out, but the ongoing fully booked ones are great. That's awesome. You can hear him. Oh, Goliath. Oh, that's so funny. uh, Kelly said you have to do both. If you're passionate about it, but parents, students don't want that class subject, you won't make money. Yeah, that's very true. What are you most passionate about? I mean, I know that you were teaching some like voting and learning about the presidential elections and stuff before. Are you interested in that topic? Because that is just a topic that I would not teach. Except when Goliath, when I was working at the elementary school, around the time that it came to vote, we would have teachers dress up like the different superheroes, and the students would go through the process of voting for their favorite superhero. So I thought that was really a neat way to get kids to understand what we're going for, and what the voting process is. And so that was pretty neat. All the teachers made their speeches and stuff. Rebecca said, I have had a lot of canceled one-time classes, canceled lately due to no learners, but my ongoing are great. Yeah, that was something we learned at the town hall. The ongoing classes are booking up right now. So I plan on opening my Handwriting Without Tears. It's taken me a little bit of time to get that one open, and some STEM classes. I love art, science, and math. Yeah. I'm not about the art life. Art projects, no, but give me science and math and teaching reading and things. Yeah, I do like those subjects. So, well, great, guys. Thanks for coming and chatting with me. I just wanted to give a little bit of a comparison. I hadn't done that in a while. Join us on Saturday. I don't think we've picked our topic for Saturday yet for Outschool. On Saturdays, we have a live talking about all things on Outschool. And then on Monday, we do Collaboration Station, where we talk about VIPKid things. And this week on Collaboration Station will be about level 1. I was wondering, this time the hutch is real. It's not a virtual background, because that's funny. Last week I had a virtual background that was like a cafe, and people kept asking me, is that your kitchen? Your kitchen's beautiful. But if I moved a little bit, they could see like a random man just standing in one spot, and that was, a virtual background. But no, this is my hutch. You guys, I never spend money. And when I lived in Japan, I just loved this set. But I left. I was like, nope. If I still want it after a couple of days, then maybe I'll get it. And we ended up buying it. And since I don't live in Japan anymore, it just is that much more special to me. And we use it for like Thanksgiving and Christmas. And that's about it. And then you can see all of my Pampered Chef wine glasses. Oh, that's so funny that you guys are just hanging out by my hutch with me. Oops, I just moved the computer. So that is it. Do you guys have any questions or any more comments on Outschool or VIPKid? And since you can hear Goliath, what do you guys think about the real teacher's pet? If anybody enjoys editing, let me know, because I have tons of pictures and things of Goliath that I'm thinking about putting on my channel. So we can talk about maybe a couple of bucks to make some videos to put on here. Oh, editing is not my favorite. That's why I go live all the time. So, all right. Well, everybody, thank you so much again for coming, hanging out with me in the chat. I know this was a quick thing. I didn't even let people know I was going live to the last minute, but you should know I go live at this time, because I go live every Thursday at 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Eastern, I think for about a year now. This channel has been up for a year, and I am so proud and so thankful for all of my friends that helped me get this channel started and moving and grooving. We have 1,200 subscribers now, and it's a monetized channel, so I'm so thankful for all of you. A simple twist. Kasie, what is the new platform you were talking about? Okay, so the new teaching platform. I was thinking about my other new channel, Groove, but the new teaching platform is going to be coming on here on Thursday. It is in beta testing. It is called Outbox EDU. Maybe I should put that in the chat. But I asked him about Outbox EDU. I have asked him to come on my channel and talk about the like the referral program or the teaching, how it looks. He's going to come on and share his screen and show you. Him and I did a virtual walkthrough last time, and you have like a little teacher avatar and you walk in the classroom. I did like the chalkboard function. You type what you want and it looks like it's written across the chalkboard. That was really interesting. I would love questions. So if you want to send them to me ahead of time or join us in the chat at 9 o'clock on next Thursday, 9 o'clock Central, sorry, 10 o'clock Eastern next Thursday. I would love for you guys to ask them questions in the chat too. I think it's interesting. I think it could be a neat opportunity. I think they are trying, I think they're trying to set it up more of an Outschool type platform where you can teach what you want. So there were some things I felt that they needed to think about, like some safety precautions for the students and teachers. I don't know that classes are being approved or if you just go through. So those are things that we need to ask. Rebecca said, I want to edit a movie, but it is so daunting. Wow. Yeah. Videos take some time. They do. So check out Outbox EDU, but I would love it if you came back here to ask him questions so that we have some really good questions. I have a few in mind, but it's always good to have other people ask questions too, because I don't necessarily remember to ask them all, but I do have a few questions already set up on my phone for him, like, I don't know, how to get started. What are the requirements? It sounds like it's going to be like Outschool requirements even. He was familiar with Outschool. He was familiar with VIPKid. And he had a son playing in the background, so I thought that was great as well. That's it. I think they're just making a new platform for teachers that are teaching virtually. I don't have much information other than that. I mean, we did sit there for a little bit talking about different things, but it was really, he was just showing me some of the features in the classroom. You can upload things. So I would love to do a day in the life video. Oh, like a day, a vlog. Yeah. I often think about doing a get ready with me video, like here's my morning. But I'm like, does anybody really want to see my morning? I'm like, bang, 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 make my coffee, put my makeup on, blah, blah, blah. I do wear makeup in class. I have to make sure I especially take out my dark circles because you can see when I'm tired, I'm just like on the platform. So I would love to see your day in the life, Rebecca. You have a lot with your pictures even and going on your walks. I think that's great. So all right, everybody, I'm going to end this here so that my puppy, I mean, this is really as barky as he gets. He just kind of goes, and then he's done. So that's it. Thank you so much for coming. If you found this video helpful or you just liked enjoying talking with me, please hit the like button and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Oh, a simple twist. Can you tell me your name so I don't just keep calling you a simple twist unless you like that? But I really do try to remember everybody's names. So I'll just give her or him a minute to answer. Oh, wait, a simple twist. You have a wrench, so I already know who you are. Who changed the name? Is that Lucy? Who is a simple twist? I can't think about it now. What? Am I cracking up? Oh, it's Laura. Hey, Laura. That's so funny. I didn't know who you were. And I'm like, wait a minute, she's got a blue wrench. Oh, Laura, it's so good to see you. All right, well, that just made my day. Okay, everybody, have a great one, and we'll see you next time. Bye.